Hi there, I'm Ben, but not the Ben that you regularly have come to know and love on Far From Expert Cooking. I'm the other Ben, Ben Goodwin, and today I'm going to be taking us back to Bakery Corner in this guest vlog, and I'm going to be showing you how to make an absolute sweet treat delight, Whoopie pies. Now essentially they are small cakes made sandwiched together. And normally in America, traditionally they would have marshmallow in the middle, but I've gone for a bit of a twist and I'm putting white chocolate buttercream in the middle of mine. But they are really easy to make, shouldn't take too long, even quicker if you've got an electronic mixer. So yeah, let's get stuck in. To make the pies, you'll need the following ingredients. So we've got butter, dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa solids. We've got 3 eggs, caster sugar, vanilla extract, baking powder, cocoa powder, and some plain flour. And then to make the white chocolate frosting, all you'll need is some unsalted butter, icing sugar, and of course, white chocolate. In the bowl, we've got 150 grams of the dark chocolate and 125 grams of butter, and we're going to melt that all together. You can do this in the microwave if you like, but I like to do it old school and melt it in a bowl with some hot water underneath. Make sure that the bowl's not touching the water though. In the bowl we've got 225 grams worth of sugar, and I'm going to mix that with the 3 eggs and a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and we'll put that in the whisk. When you whisk, you can obviously do it by hand, but I'm using a machine today, it just makes it a little bit easier. Next, we've got 250 grams of flour, 30 grams of the cocoa powder, and half a teaspoon of the baking powder, and we're going to sift all that into another bowl. So we've got all the sifted material here, and basically we're just going to slowly fold that into the egg and chocolate mixture. And that's going to make a lovely cake batter. We've got a lovely mixture now, and that is ready to be plated up on a baking tray. So baking tray, which I've lined with greaseproof paper, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a tablespoon of the mixture and just put it straight on to the paper. And that is going to form 1/2 of the Whoopie pie biscuit. So you should make, from this recipe, you should make 18 Whoopie pies. So that's 36 separate biscuits, and then obviously we're going to put them together with the buttercream at the end. Frustratingly, we've only actually got 1 baking tray in this house, so I'm having to make them in 3 batches to get everything made. But this is what it should look like, a bit rough and ready, but don't worry, because they are going to look amazing when they come out of the oven, and they're going to taste even better. So these need to go in for about 6 to 8 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius. We'll check them in 6 minutes and see how they're doing. It's been about 7 minutes and they are looking perfect. So you can see how they're going to form 1/2 of the biscuit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let these cool on a rack, and then I'm going to do the next 2 batches because we've only got 1 baking tray, and then we'll start making the buttercream. Now onto the white chocolate buttercream. And obviously one of the key ingredients for buttercream is the butter. So I've got some unsalted butter here. It's been left at room temperature, so it's nice and soft. 250 grams of that unsalted butter is going into our buttercream. So I'm just going to put that in and gently whisk that until it's light and fluffy. I've cut it up as well just to help the machine. I'm all heart. Another 250 grams, this time it's the icing sugar. I've just measured that out and it's in the bowl here. We're going to add that to the butter, the nice fluffy butter now, in the mixture. We're going to add it about a tablespoon at a time on a very low setting. So all of the icing sugar has now been slowly blended in. We've been whisking on a very, very low setting, but I think now we need to crank it up. Let's go to warp speed 6. Back at the cooker now, and we've got 200 grams here of white chocolate. And again, we've got the little pots with the boiling water, with the bowl on top, and we're going to melt the chocolate like before, only this time it's white chocolate, not dark. So the chocolate's all melted, we've let it cool down to room temperature a little bit, and now we're going to add it into the mixture. Mixture's in, let's give it one last whisk, and then the buttercream is done. Buttercream has done. We've cooled off our whoopie pies. Now it's time to put the buttercream on the pies and complete the dessert. So all you need to do is just take one of the halves of your biscuit, your pie, whatever, and put a very lavish teaspoon of the white chocolate buttercream. And then place that on top. And there you have your whoopie pie. So that's it, they're all done. I've just dusted a little bit of cocoa powder and icing sugar just to give it that je ne sais quoi. But now the most important thing is the taste test. Here you are. Oh, very lovely. Really, really good. Very, very Moorish. Oh, I need a cup of tea now. Yeah. Enjoy. Like Ben would say, like, comment, let us know how you get along with making these. Do you do any little twists? Sorry, I'm eating with my mouth, but it's so rude. This is so good. I'm gonna have to go now and make a cup of tea.